You know, it is an honor to serve as a city commissioner. As you all know, I got to be a city commissioner in a very odd way. I was appointed. And it has been an interesting ride, to say the least. It's been very humbling. You know, and I've loved hearing and seeing the passion of our citizens, from their ideas on growth, economic development, incentives, to equality, recreation, city operations, city employees, health, affordable housing, equitable treatment, neighborhood sidewalks, you name it. I have heard it all, and I really appreciate that. Our ideas and passions are as diverse as each one of us, and that's what makes Lawrence special. But all of us have a common thread that centers on making Lawrence the best that it can be. But make no mistake, I don't believe that being the best is the end game here. The end game is the day-to-day journey that we take to fulfill our vision, that we strive to do better than we did yesterday. And to always remember that how we get there is just as important as getting there. Yeah. As city commissioner, I have worked to implement 6 of the commission goals. These include affordable housing, public safety, economic development, mental health, infrastructure, and transportation and transit. I believe we've made many inroads on several of these goals, but there is much more work that needs to be done. To better define and crystallize our goals, we came up with a strategic plan in the last few months, and it's comprised of 7 critical success factors that we're going to use to gate. Hi, Ida. It's my good friend Ida. That we're going to use to gauge our success. These include effective governance, safe and healthy neighborhoods, welcoming neighborhoods, commitment to core services, sound physical stewardship, collaborative solutions with our partners such as the county, commitment to our core services, economic growth and security, and better management of our assets and infrastructure. These are what I call our overarching compass points. And over the next 2 years, we have set 8 short-term priorities to ensure that we are on a course to meet our critical success factors. And these 8 points are what I want to see fulfilled during the next term. One is that we are going to evaluate all of our advisory boards and commissions. Right now, Lawrence has got 44 advisory boards, task force, steering committees. The purpose of these are to advise the commission. That is a lot of boards. So we're going to look at bringing some together, sunsetting some of them, so that the information that comes to the commission is through better community engagement and better decision-making tools. We are also going to review professional development, training efforts for staff. We are going to ensure that training is aligned with achieving the commission priorities. We are going to remove barriers for high-speed fiber. We have been way behind on that in this community. We need to get our high-speed fiber in. You'll work on that. And one of the big things I want to get resolved before even the election is I want to resolve the East 9th Street issue. I want to get that street planned. I want to get it funded in a physically responsible manner. And that's something that actually is coming up next week on our agenda. We are going to develop a facilities master plan so we can better manage our assets. We are going to incorporate priority-based budgeting, a master plan for downtown. And finally, we are working to better communicate the city's long-term financial strategy so that citizens can thoroughly understand how sales and property taxes impact our funding. And transparency is a paramount to this. So these last 4 priorities that I've listed, it will guide us to being more physically sound. We have to spend our money in a priority-based manner. We will evaluate our needs and prioritize them based on set criteria and based on hard data. Priority-based spending just makes sense. Our budget relies on our ability to spend efficiently. We need to take advantage of projects that save money. Our ability to secure our existing tax base and also grow in a responsible manner. I realize that there is a significant debate in the way we grow in Lawrence. It's pretty much every day. and also the best way to implement our economic development plans and the use of incentives. You know, I really relish this debate. It's one that's probably been the most I hear about. So I will strive to move the needle to protect our environment and grow Lawrence in a sustainable manner. Will it be extreme? No. Will it be perfect? No. But I will endeavor to encourage that projects have sustainable components, that projects minimize the negative impact to our environment, that projects take advantage of the many advances in energy efficient technology, that projects broaden our tax base with well-paying jobs to match, that projects take into consideration our overwhelming need for scattered affordable housing, that we allow innovative developers to thrive without undue regulation, and that we foster an environment that encourages entrepreneurs to be free to do what they do best, initiate and capitalize on new ideas. I believe that we have a strong future as a city that fosters incubator companies that can jumpstart an entire industry. We are seeing this happen now with the millennial generation. We need to capitalize on it here in Lawrence. This is a generation that is driven by high speed of technological advances, that has core desires to live in sustainable communities that advance the cause of climate change protections. And again, we need to capitalize on this generation. To bring together the best of ideas from across our community will require compromise from all. I will work tirelessly with those who are willing to find common ground and accept that nobody gets everything they want, but everybody has a chance to get something that is important to them. And overall, we build a better Lawrence through the efforts of our entire community, that there is an opportunity for all to have a hand in some aspect of our future. Now, we must understand that when a controversial idea has been thoroughly vetted and implemented, that there is a loss for those who find themselves on the other side of the coin. That loss shouldn't be ridiculed or brushed aside. We should take that opportunity to learn from it and be thankful that opposing ideas force us to open our minds, to think outside of our box. It is a key component that can turn good ideas into great ideas. I will never forget that I represent all of Lawrence and not just a select few. I will make every effort to view ideas from as many sides as possible. I will listen to you. I will ask questions for you. I will negotiate for you. I will go to all ends to seek out the common ground to make our city better. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support and ask for your vote. Thanks.